We're actually celebrating.
Yes, we're celebrating
that
this.
Never happens.
I found a new data source that has helped me go back even further into the record. So when we compare our current dry stretch to the record, yeah, we're not necessarily close. But 22 days is how long we've seen less than 1/100th of an inch of rain out at Fort Wayne International Airport. When we look at the dates between May 20th and yesterday, so in that specific window alone, that 22-day stretch is the driest period on record when we go from May 20th to June 10th. But that's not our longest stretch of dry weather. That's 41 days dating back to September of 1908. And it looks like that dry stretch, fortunately, is going to end today. Rain chances increasing as we get into the afternoon. The higher and higher that line goes, the more and more likely it is that we're going to see rain. And you can see the time down there at the bottom of your screen. The best chance for rain looks to be in about noon to maybe 7, 8 p.m. And then we start to see those rain chances decrease overnight. And much of your Monday is going to be dry. Yeah, maybe a few very isolated rain showers still left over early on Monday morning, but I think most of the day is dry on Monday. But as we get into Tuesday, you can see that line climbing a little bit higher and higher. So it looks like we're going to see another round of rain on Tuesday. So here's the current situation across the Great Lakes region right now on Storm Track satellite and radar. We've got a cold front that's draped across the Great Lakes region that's slowly working its way to the southeast. And we've got a low pressure system out in Missouri that's sort of swinging our way. Both those systems are going to combine to bring us some widespread rain. Now, I do want to caution that we've been dry for the past 3 weeks. So that's not necessarily conducive for heavy rain because the ground doesn't have a lot of moisture. The atmosphere above us doesn't have a lot of moisture. So as some of this rain moves towards us, I'm anticipating some of it to evaporate. Will all of it evaporate? No. I think we see widespread light rain as we get into the afternoon. So here's what future track looks like as we get into the afternoon. About the noon hour, most of us still dry, but we're starting to see the rain push into our area. As we get into 4 or 5 o'clock, you can see the rain a little bit more widespread and heavier off to the southeast. So Salina, Van Wert, out near Lima, Ohio, is going to see the heaviest of the rain, but still some nice light rain showers for those of us here in northeast Indiana. I'm anticipating that rain lasting up until about 8, 9 o'clock this evening, and then it's going to become a little bit more hit and miss. And then, like I mentioned, maybe 1 or 2 residual rain showers left over on Monday morning. And then here comes that wraparound moisture on Tuesday. This is a low pressure system that's getting caught up in the Great Lakes region, wrapping around that moisture. And it looks like those rain showers are going to continue into Tuesday afternoon and into the evening. So how much rain could we see? You see this dark green area here. That's less than ½ an inch, but we border the blue area here. So I'm anticipating about ½ an inch of rain when we combine today's event and Tuesday's rainfall, which is it a drought buster? No, not necessarily so, but the light, steady rain is actually going to help us reduce the runoff that the rain could see because the ground is so dry. Temperatures are going to be cold as well. We're only going to max out 73 for today. And if you're heading out to Fort Wayne FC match tonight at 5 p.m. Bishop Darcy Stadium, temperatures this evening will be hanging out in the mid-60s, as they will do for much of the day. Your first alert extended forecast shows temperatures staying on the cool side Monday and Tuesday, high in the low 70s. But as we get to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the sunshine starts to return, and so too do the 80s.
The 80s are coming back, Caleb.
That's what I need. You know, this time of year, I feel like I'm pretty fickle. I don't necessarily want 70 for the high, but I don't want 90 for the high. I think 80 is a nice middle point.
Right in the middle, just cutting it right down the middle. And I will say, too, the sunshine and the rain showers, a nice mix of both. So.
Yep, a little bit of something for everybody, Tyler.
We'll take it. Caleb, thank you so much. At 6